Hi, this is Water and Air 1111. Thank you for watching another video of mine. Thank you to everyone who's been liking, commenting, and subscribing to my channel, to my videos. If you are interested in a reading, the link to my website is in the description box, as well as a link to my Instant Go if you just need a few tarot cards to answer your question. Happy Memorial Day to everyone in the U.S. Hope you're enjoying this little long weekend and have great celebrations wherever you are. Yeah, so this is the third time I'm trying to record this reading. Maybe, I don't know if something is not wanting me to record this, but we're going to give it a try again. Okay, so this is going to be the karmic partner reading. We're going to see what's going on between the divine masculine and their karmic partner. The last several readings we've been getting the energy that, you know, things are about to close if they haven't already closed out. Divine masculine is completely aware that things are ending, that things are needing to end. So we're just going to see what specifically is going on between them, and especially the intentions on like what's going to be happening going forward. So I'm going to be using my Crystal Visions Tarot deck to do this, and then clarifying with my Rider-Waite deck. So let's go ahead and get started. So what is going on between the divine masculine and their karmic partner? For those divine masculine who are still in or connected to a karmic situation, a karmic partner, what is going on with them right now? Their thoughts and intentions towards the connection, towards the karmic partner, and what they're wanting to do going forward. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Swords. Okay, so clearly, like I said, for those masculine who are still haven't cut off those karmic partnerships, the energy is that, you know, that is what's on the mind, that is what's on the plate, that's what's next on deck, so to speak. Cutting things away, removing things that are no longer beneficial, removing things that you know need to be going to the side, basically. Sorry, I had to pause. It was getting loud, but I'm going to get through this reading. Okay, so yeah, Queen of Swords is the bottom of the deck, so let's go ahead and see energy of the divine masculine towards the, energy of the divine masculine towards the karmic. So energy of the karmic towards the divine masculine. Okay. So divine masculine towards the karmic. So we have the Seven of Swords. So they are feeling like, why am I wasting my time? They're feeling like they've realized the deception in the situation. They've realized the deception in how long their connection has kind of lasted so far. And I feel like this is, divine masculine have already been aware of there was some trickery or seedy or just not forthcoming things that have been going on. But this feels more like, with this Seven of Swords, it's like divine masculine are now saying like, I've literally wasted my time. I've literally not really gained what I thought I was going to gain. I really haven't gotten myself to a place where I feel better than I was at the start of the situation. We also got the Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands is like, divine masculine is like, I feel like I haven't gotten what I wanted out of the situation. Everything was just kind of a waste of time. Everything didn't actually benefit me in the way that I wanted to. Whether it initially started out that way and then it broke down, or I realized some deception recently, which some of you have. But it's like, I realized that I haven't really benefited. This has been a waste of my time. So with that being said, divine masculine are also shifting to a place where they're like, where am I going to go from here? What is the next step for me? What am I trying to build now going forward? After I've realized that this person was not honest, this person was not truthful, this person tricked me, betrayed me, or realizing that this whole situation betrayed my true purpose of where I'm supposed to be, my true intentions of where I want to be. It didn't push me forward. It pushed me back. So where do I go from here now? What is the next step? How do I build up to the next stage in my path, in my life? And I feel like that's again why we got the Queen of Swords as the bottom of the deck, because it's like you're realizing you have to change, Divine Masculine. You're realizing how much deceit or how much deceit that your karmic gave to you, or how much deceit and generally that you had been experiencing in the situation. Again, it feels like Divine Masculine, you're putting the pieces together to see, you know what, this was a waste of my own time. Yeah, the karmic, wasn't great either. The karmic did something too, but overall it's like, I really, in some ways, Divine Masculine, I feel like I deceived myself. I tricked my own self about this. I let this go on too much. I played along a little bit too much. What is the Seven of Swords about for the Divine Masculine's energy towards the karmic? What is the Seven of Swords about? Five of Swords in reverse. So like I said, a lot of you've already realized that there is betrayal in this situation. You already realized that part. But now you're realizing that it not only was a situation where you were betrayed in some way, it's a situation where you realize you wasted your time. Whatever efforts you were putting towards with this karmic, you realize it was kind of in vain. It didn't get you anywhere. It didn't get you to a better place. And you're over the deception. You're like accepted that your karmic did whatever they did to you that was negative. You've accepted that part. But now you're seeing on a bigger picture scale how you let yourself down almost. How you kind of, it's almost like you realize you've contributed to the situation in some way. Like you let it go on too long. You let yourself be almost hypnotized or something. Bottom of the deck is the Moon. So yeah, it's like, you know that there were lies that were had with this karmic partner, especially some of you who your karmic partners are air signs. This may feel especially resonating with you, but it's like, you know that there are lies, you've received that, you've gotten over that part, but now it's like the Seven of Swords with yourself. Page of Wands. So it's like you realize that you gave to the situation. You realize that you contributed to the situation in some way. Page of Pentacles. Some of you financially taking care of your karmic, financially taking care of them, giving them finances, something like that. But now it's like you realize that didn't help you either. That didn't push you along to where you wanted to be either. So the other card that we got was the Three of Wands. So now, after you've made all of these realizations, you're like, okay, so what am I going to do now? Where am I going forward now? Why is this Three of Wands here for the Divine Masculine's energy towards the karmic? Why is this Three of Wands here? Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you, you definitely aren't wanting to give to the situation with your karmic anymore, but also some of you aren't knowing exactly where your new start is going to be, which is why this Three of Wands here. You're thinking about where you want to be, where you want to go, because right now you haven't made the shift to start actually that new beginning, especially for those of you who have cut things with your karmic, but you haven't actually redirected yourself. So it's like when you just stop communicating with someone, but you haven't completely shifted your focus away to wherever you're going to put your energy. You're needing to figure that out. You're not wanting to go to the karmic, but you're also not quite sure where you're supposed to be yet. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Cups. So especially with giving an offer to your divine feminine, divine masculine, you're not really sure how to do that either. You're not at the place where you feel ready to make an offer. It's almost like you're coming down. It's like you're coming down off of the karmic roller coaster, and so you're not ready to go on another one yet. You're not ready to give to another one yet. You're not ready to give your emotions either right now, some of you. So you're just kind of walking around searching and thinking, what's the next ride I want to go on? Because as a way to kind of decompress. You're not ready to go online for another roller coaster yet, but you know that it's something you want. You know that eventually this delay will be over. You'll find the right one and you'll be like, yeah, I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready. But right now you're not. I hope that made sense with the roller coaster analogy. Why else is this Three of Wands here? The energy of the divine masculine towards the karmic. The Devil reverse. You've literally released your karmic. So now it's time for you, like I said, to decompress, to figure out what is my next step, to figure out where do I actually want to put my energy and my attention and my passion. Bottom of the deck is the World reverse. So you've gotten out of this karmic situation. You've released the karmic. But again, it's like you're still decompressing a little bit with this World reverse. You're ready for the new cycle to start, but you don't quite know where that new cycle is supposed to be yet. So which is why I feel like this World card is in the reverse right now. It will turn upright as you gain clarity, as you figure out where your passions are supposed to be lying. It will turn around for you. Okay, so let's go to the karmic. So the energy of the karmic. So the first card that we got is Five of Pentacles, which is interesting because we got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the Devil card in reverse. For so some of you, your karmic is definitely a earth sign. And yeah, the next card that we got for the karmic's energy towards the divine masculine is the Seven of Pentacles. So some karmics, they are feeling, like the communication has been cut. They are feeling the divine masculine moving away from them. And they're feeling like they're just kind of waiting and thinking about what's just happened. And I feel like trying for their own self, also trying to figure out where are they supposed to go next. They're looking at their journeys, karmic partners, they're looking at their journey and being like, okay, so all of this just happened. I've just been left out in the cold, either officially or unofficially, because I do feel like some divine masculine, they cut communication. They kind of try and ease their way into ghosting the karmic. And so the divine masculine are doing that, and then the karmic is feeling that. But at the same time, the karmic is still thinking about, okay, this has all just happened, but what am I going to do next? Am I going to try and come back and reattach or not? Because divine masculine, again, is not making an offer towards me anymore. He's not putting effort towards me anymore. So let's get some cards. So why is this... What else can we know about this Five of Pentacles card being here for the karmic's energy towards the divine masculine? So karmics are definitely feeling rejected, feeling left out in the cold. Some of them are even feeling abandoned. And some of them are doing this in a woe is me, oh my gosh, I cannot believe he could do this, even though they contributed to it. Sorry about the background noise. Yeah. Hanged Man. And, sorry, the Hangman in reverse. And the Eight of Cups. So the Karmics are feeling this rejection, feeling this abandonment, because they do see that the Divine Masculine has walked away. They do see that the Divine Masculine has experienced some type of growth. The Divine Masculine has realized some type of spiritual growth that's led him to be walking away from the karmic partner, and that's what's led to this abandonment. Now, some karmic partners, like I said, are thinking and trying to figure out what are they supposed to be doing going forward. So for some karmics, they are also going through their own, I don't know if I would call it full-fledged awakening, but just a little bit of introspection about, okay, since he left me, maybe I need to look at things in a different way, some of them. Others of them are just feeling like that woe is me, I can't believe all of this stuff type of happened with me. And again, bottom of the deck is the Six of Swords, so it's like realizing that a shift has happened, realizing the Divine Masculine has moved away. Some of them, like I said, are themselves thinking about, well, maybe I should move towards a different area. Maybe I should move and do something else. Five of Pentacles. Yeah. Justice card in reverse, so there could definitely be an air sign karmic or an earth sign karmic, like I mentioned before. So this is that same energy where the karmic is feeling like, I can't believe. Karmic is feeling unbalanced with this shift that has happened with the Divine Masculine. Some of them are feeling like they are not wanting to let go of the past. They're not wanting to let go of the past, of the karmic connection between them and the Divine Masculine. Some of them aren't ready to take responsibility for what's happened and let things be. Some of them are like, I'm holding on. I'm not ready to, balance the karmic scales and say bye. Bottom of the deck is the Two of Wands. So for those of them who are feeling like they're not ready to balance the karmic scales, they're just trying to figure out how to get their own ships to come in with the Divine Masculine. They're trying to figure out, okay, so the Divine Masculine's thinking about what they want to do to go forward. Well, maybe I need to think about things and figure out how to get my ships to come in with the Divine Masculine. So I definitely feel like some karmics are holding on or trying to hold on. So the next card that we got, and it's following the same pattern, is the Seven of Pentacles. So karmics are thinking, what am I going to do from here? Am I going to try and wait for my ships to come in? Am I going to try and resist and hold on, even though Divine Masculine has already emotionally moved away and has learned something about himself and learned about where he wants to go from here? Some of them are like, well, I need to figure out what I need to do. Sorry for the background noise if you're hearing that from my kitchen. So why is this Seven of Pentacles card here for the energy of the karmic towards the Divine Masculine? Ace of Swords in reverse. So yeah, there are karmics that are just thinking about what are they going to do. They don't know what they're going to do next. They don't know if they're really going to try and hold on. Some of them may try and do this. Others will eventually get to the point where they're like, I'm just going to walk away. He walked away. There's something here I'm supposed to learn, and some of them will have that kind of clarity. Others of them are not there yet, but the mental clarity isn't there. Some of them are just trying to figure out, what am I going to do? Queen of Cups in reverse. So some of them may be feeling like they need to, some of them may be feeling like they're supposed to walk away, but it's almost like an ego thing for some of them. It's making them want to hold on, and they're thinking about, what could I do to hold on? And with this Queen of Cups in reverse, I feel like some of them are literally thinking about an emotional way that they can maybe get back in with the divine masculine. Thinking of like having lots of ideas about, okay, how could I pull on heartstrings? How could I get him to see things my way? Especially for karmics where they would usually, I feel like some karmics may throw like pity parties, or like go to the extremes of being like, if you don't do this, then I'm going to do this, this, and this. So for those set of you karmics, I feel like that group of karmics is like going in their mind, okay, well, if I do this, because in the past he's listened to me when I do this, then if I try it again, then maybe that'll work, and maybe I'll be able to hold on, and I'll be able to fire things up between us again. But again, all of this is showing that karmics are in their mind. They're trying to figure things out. They don't have clarity about what they're going to do. They're really considering all different options. They're really having lots of thoughts in their heads. Although I do think some of them have kind of taken it like, well, I'm going to move away from you since you've moved away from me. Others are in their mind with thoughts roaming about, trying to figure something else out. Yeah, Ace of Cups. Some of them are thinking about and having ideas about, how can I pull on heartstrings? How can I start something new between us again? Yep, Seven of Cups. They're looking at all of their different options. How can I get this Ace of Cups with the Divine Masculine? Divine Masculine walked away, but some of them aren't ready for that. Some of them aren't ready to let the past be the past and let the karmic cycle balance and complete out. Yeah, Queen of Cups again. So there's some of them who are trying to pull on the heartstrings, trying to pull on emotions, trying to be manipulative instead of focusing on the balance. Some of them thinking, well, if I play on the heartstrings, then eventually things will come into balance between us. Eventually things will turn around in my favor. But no, it doesn't seem like that's going to really be the case. Divine Masculine is clear and aware of how he's contributed to the karmic situation, and is clear and aware of how he doesn't want to do it anymore. So now I'm just getting my Angel Tarot cards. And let's get another card for the Divine Masculine for where he's at with the Karmic. Wow. The Strength card. Great inner strength, release harsh judgments, forgiveness, and compassion. Divine Masculine is just trying to be strong about the decisions he's already made and the decisions he's going to continue to make. He's thinking about where he wants to go forward, so he knows he's got to kind of not toughen up, but just be strong and not have that inner doubt. He knows he has to be strong to kind of realize what they really want. Bottom of the deck is the Dreamer, the Fool, because again, Divine Masculine is thinking about what he wants. He's thinking about the leap of faith. He's thinking about following his dreams. Remember, we have the Three of Wands. He's thinking about all of these things. So in order to follow his dreams towards anything, he has to release this karmic, and he is aware of that. And I just saw 555. Great things are changing. So we got Three of Earth, the power of creativity, recognition for very high quality work. Be a team player. So Divine Masculine is ready to start building things. That's his dream, because it came out with the Nine of Water, the Nine of Cups. His wish is coming true. His wish is to be building something, building some type of stability. And bottom of the deck is the Eight of Cups again, a desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful, spiritual and emotional growth. Divine Masculine is looking to move away from the karmic, looking to grow in a different direction. It's just like a tree that has many roots and the limbs go in different directions. He's ready to start facing towards the sunlight and not towards, you know, the darkness, not towards the ground anymore. Building in a different area. And even with this Three of Earth card, look at the wings on this butterfly, and also on the Strength card, the wings on this angel. Divine Masculine is wanting to go elsewhere. So let's get cards for the Karmic. Okay, Five of Fire, Five of Wands, competing goals, bothersome details, conflict with others. So not only is the Divine Masculine making these changes and leading to the Karmic, sorry for that, leading to the Karmic feeling left out in the cold with this Five of Pentacles and feeling abandoned, the Karmic is also feeling the conflict, is also feeling like they're competing goals. It's like it's becoming clear that we're growing in different directions. It's becoming clear, like I said with the limbs a second ago, the limbs, the branches on a tree, we're growing in different directions. It's become very clear. So it's like, are you going to keep, Karmic is, some of them are still competing with the Divine Masculine to say, no, we can do this, we can hold on, we can do this. And it's like, it feels like we're growing in different directions, actually. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Air, Ace of Swords, brilliant new ideas and inspiration, seeing the truth of a situation, a challenging beginning. So, related to this Ace of Swords in reverse, Karmics are really in their minds trying to figure out how to get over the situation, how to bring the Divine Masculine back around to them. When it's like, it's nothing... It's like the ships have sailed, but they're still waiting. I don't think I have the card anymore. We're still waiting with the Two of Wands to try and figure out a way for the Divine Masculine to come back in. Yeah, and now we got the Dreamer, the Fool. A leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. Some of the Karmics are literally, like I said, in their mind thinking about all the different possibilities of how to get things back together with the Divine Masculine. They're dreaming, they maybe not be literally dreaming, but they're daydreaming and thinking about, well, what if I try this? What if I try that? To get over this conflict, to heal the situation. Bottom of the deck is the Star. Happy times. Make positive, optimistic, long-term plans on the right path. They're trying to figure out a way to get on the right path. And they're thinking about how to do that. But the thing is, all of these other cards are saying that we're not going to be getting back on the same path. There's conflict here for a reason. You're feeling left behind and in your mind and feeling like the Divine Masculine has left you because he has for a reason. You just haven't accepted that yet, some of the Karmics. And so it's like grasping at straws, trying to figure out how to get back together with the Divine Masculine, even though it's clear that emotionally the Divine Masculine's not here for it. So again, Queen of Swords definitely seems to be an accurate bottom of the deck here. It's like things are being cut out. So are you going to try and hold on, or are you going to actually accept and move on? Some Karmics I do feel like are more like, okay, fine, I'm going to move on, but others are definitely in that I'm going to try and figure out a way to think my way out of this situation. So yeah, that is the reading for what's going on between the Divine Masculine and their Karmics, if the Karmic situation hasn't already been kind of dealt with. Divine Masculine is very aware and is looking of growing in a different direction. Some of the Karmics have accepted this, are still feeling that abandonment, are still just thinking and processing what's just happened or what is in the process of happening, and will move on more easily than others. And let's just get one more card for what the Divine Feminine should know right now. Ten of Water, a contented and rewarding family life. Your emotional and material needs being met. Trustworthy relationship. So trust in your divine masculine. Know that your emotional happiness is really coming to fruition. All of your wishes, all of everything that will make you happy, it's just really forming together. So hold on to that, divine feminine. So yeah, that is your reading. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video.